Very warm welcome to all the dignitaries. Namaste from my side, and really proud to be a part of this discussion over here. So myself, Kiran Prakash, I'm a AVP at Real Variable, and I take care of the new business acquisitions. And I also come with a deep aviation industry background. So I have been exploring a lot of use cases on various applications of blockchain technology in the aviation industry of late. So I will give a brief introduction about a company, quickly talk about who are our customers and partners, then directly jump probably into the use cases straight away. Digital twin of a part aircraft, which is very important use case. Then I'll talk about warranty management, which is supplier warranty recovery use case, which we are working closely with SAP. And then last use case is on the proof of spare part usage for customs duty calculation. So coming to the company itself, a Real Variable is an enterprise supply chain platform products and solution company, and we are powered by blockchain technology. We are a startup established in 2017 in Hyderabad, and we have overseas operations in US. The primary problem statement which we are attempting to solve is the multi-party collaboration between OEM and its supplier community and OEM and its customer community. So today's ERP systems or MRO IT systems are very matured in terms of intra-transaction, inter-house transactions. But when it comes to multi-party collaboration beyond a tier one circle, that is where there is a gap, and that is where blockchain as a technology platform really fits in very nicely. So we are a company with substantial experience in blockchain. We have built 5 private chains. We are 30 plus blockchain engineers here in Hyderabad, and around 1 million parts are tracked through our platforms globally today. Coming to the platform itself, we have built a RealWare enterprise supply chain platform. So it's a near zero code platform with transaction speed of around 4,500 concurrent transactions per second. And we can do the development in one third the time and cost in an otherwise scenario. We work with some global customers in aviation, logistics, and automotive space, and we are very proud to be associated with some of these big marquee names in various sectors. We have implemented solutions on parts tracking, in-transit logistics tracking, and also on pallet tracking in the cargo space. When it comes to blockchain technology platforms, we are an enterprise blockchain company. So we deal with Hyperledger Fabric, Quorum, Multichain, and other B2B kind of blockchain platforms. We are not into cryptos, and we are not into public blockchains per se. So I will jump into the use case straight away, assuming that people already know a little bit on blockchain. So the very first use case is on the digital twin of a part or an aircraft. So this is a use case which is very important with respect to creating the digital twin of a physical part or an engine or a component. And it becomes very crucial for the OEMs to get the traceability of the part or a component, not only to tier 1, but to tier 2, tier 3, and tier N suppliers. So for this use case, what we have done is we have actually built the entire use case based on the supply chain related information with respect to orders, goods receipt, inspection information, all of which will be accumulated and brought into blockchain through the help of smart contracts, which is the digital equivalent of a physical contract document. And this way we attempt to build the entire history of a component. So whenever there is a serial number which will be inspected, any party will know the information with respect to where the part came from, what is the which supplier has supplied the part, and when it was manufactured. The same use case can also be extended to the airlines and the operator with respect to back-to-birth traceability, wherein the maintenance information and other information can also be attached to the part, and the part will be a kind of a digital tag of the part can be created on a blockchain platform, which will have all this information stored in it. And the advantage of this kind of use cases, we see almost 13% improvement in network efficiency in multi-party collaboration, and almost 10% reduction in cost of poor quality. My next use case is talking about the warranty management. So what you see here are some statistics which is publicly available in the warrantyweek.com, which is a leading magazine for warranty related information. So what you see here is essentially the amount of money which is spent by the airframe and the engine OEMs in the civil space, which sums to around $2.7 billion, if you take the average of the last 5 years. So essentially, this is a lot of money, when it comes to dollar value. So my next solution is talking about what we can do or what we are doing with the help of with respect to warranty administration and warranty management. So essentially, we are trying to help the OEMs, tier 1, tier 2 suppliers to help recover warranty from the next tier supplier. So assuming there is a warranty claim which is raised by the operator or the MRO based on the failure, this solution essentially helps track the right supplier or the right part, and it ensures that if the particular part or the component is covered under warranty, it makes sure that the warranty related debit notes or the financial transactions are created automatically in the system. And this is a solution which we are co-innovating with SAP, and the potential business benefit of this solution would be around 8 to 10% increased warranty recovery from the next tier supplier or the counterparts for the entire ecosystem. My last use case talks about the proof of spare part usage in the customs duty calculation. So this is a use case which we think is a very important use case from an Indian MRO and operator standpoint. So wherever a spare part is getting imported from the various overseas players, we see that there is some kind of challenge with respect to what would be the right custom duty which would be calculated, which needs to be applied on the particular part. So we believe blockchain as a technology platform or a blockchain-based system can help give the traceability and give the confidence to the customs officer that the part which is cleared by the customs is eventually going to be attached to the aircraft. So essentially, it's a 5-step process wherein from step 3 onwards, whereas the customs comes into picture, post customs, that is GRN, goods issue, and finally the part getting attached to the aircraft or the component. So this way, the customs officer will have the visibility that the part which he cleared, assuming that it will be attached to an aircraft, was actually attached to an aircraft. And this way, there won't be any confusions or clarification with respect to the customs duty calculation, which otherwise becomes a little bit hazy, assuming that the part may or may not be used in an aircraft scenario. So this is one of the use case which we are working very closely with some of the partners in the Indian aviation sector. So with this, I would like to conclude my presentation. There is obviously a lot to talk about as far as applications of blockchain technology is concerned, but considering the time constraints, I think this is what I would like to present here today. And again, thank you very much for having me on this particular event, and Jai Hind, and looking forward to talk to potential partners and customers and taking and exploring blockchain in your ecosystem and beyond. Thank you so much.